We will clean it weekly. We will clean it weekly. How striking. How striking. Do we need to do anything with my web address? Do we need to do anything with my web address? Will it hold up immediately? Will it hold up immediately? His goal is to become a doctor. His goal is to become a doctor. We can cry. We can cry. We're going to watch a movie tonight. We're going to watch a movie tonight. Your grandson was a spy. Your grandson was a spy. Doesn't he understand? Doesn't he understand? You will apply to graduate school next semester. You will apply to graduate school next semester. Is our spouse a locksmith? Is our spouse a locksmith? He could have helped you with your homework. He could have helped you with your homework. Can you give me a band-aid? Can you give me a band-aid? She had her hair done by a professional hairdresser. She had her hair done by a professional hairdresser. I want to sell you this watch. I want to sell you this watch. I bought a new shirt at the mall. I bought a new shirt at the mall. Work together. Work together. Is that how you pronounce it? Is that how you pronounce it? What a coincidence. What a coincidence. Just one last question. Just one last question. The sun rises from the east. The sun rises from the east. Didn't you survive 4 years ago? Didn't you survive 4 years ago? He will be very happy when he receives the gift. He will be very happy when he receives the gift. Today is her birthday. Today is her birthday. He had his car repaired at the auto repair shop. He had his car repaired at the auto repair shop. Students studying in the library were quiet and focused. Students studying in the library were quiet and focused. He has lots of friends. He has lots of friends. They eat together every evening. They eat together every evening. I have no opposing view. I have no opposing view. I will pay my taxes next week. I will pay my taxes next week. Couldn't it be then? Couldn't it be then? I have never seen such a beautiful sunset before. I have never seen such a beautiful sunset before. I definitely had a date with John last night. I definitely had a date with John last night. This is a busy street. This is a busy street. I will cook dinner tonight. I will cook dinner tonight. If you can have another pet. If you can have another pet. What time was it 15 minutes ago? What time was it 15 minutes ago? Borrow. Borrow. I will go to bed. I will go to bed. I think too. I think too. Don't you see the "no smoking" sign? You cannot smoke here. Don't you see the "no smoking" sign? You cannot smoke here. Did I lie? Did I lie? The electric knife makes it easy to carve the meat. The electric knife makes it easy to carve the meat. How much water do you drink each day? How much water do you drink each day? It doesn't appear every week. It doesn't appear every week. Now. The restaurant will serve breakfast all day. The restaurant will serve breakfast all day. I am not sure. I am not sure. I prefer cats to dogs. I prefer cats to dogs. Can I turn it off often? Can I turn it off often? Must be completed only if an individual is nominated for the promotion. Must be completed only if an individual is nominated for the promotion. The train leaves at 7. The train leaves at 7. Is there a bakery counter in the store? Is there a bakery counter in the store? They specify. They specify. should not be connected, should not be connected, can't blame, can't blame. I will need to take a blood sample for testing. I will need to take a blood sample for testing. She enjoys cooking Asian cuisine. She enjoys cooking Asian cuisine. Can you race the car driver at sunrise? Can you race the car driver at sunrise? The problem was solved using a different approach. The problem was solved using a different approach. They like to play board games together and have a large collection. They like to play board games together and have a large collection. Shouldn't I be fishing at all? Shouldn't I be fishing at all? Water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. Water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. We can stop later. We can stop later. Rabbits are quiet animals. Rabbits are quiet animals. His nephew is an auditor. His nephew is an auditor. I usually take the same bus every day. I usually take the same bus every day. Shouldn't you be a lobbyist for 10 years? Shouldn't you be a lobbyist for 10 years? After 4 minutes they should be put on. After 4 minutes they should be put on. They want it at dawn. They want it at dawn. After 4 months it should be taken care of. After 4 months it should be taken care of. Does anything hurt when I press here? Does anything hurt when I press here? I have to go to the bank. I have to go to the bank. That daily incentive? That daily incentive? Did not believe. Did not believe. International. International. You can be a designer at dusk. You can be a designer at dusk. 5 years later should not be preferred. 5 years later should not be preferred. You don't diversify. You don't diversify. Don't they run? Don't they run? I didn't want to scare you. I didn't want to scare you. You keep 10 years. You keep 10 years. I have been studying for 10 hours. I have been studying for 10 hours. The flowers were beautifully arranged. The flowers were beautifully arranged. But you need a social security number. We have to account for it. But you need a social security number. We have to account for it. I know. I know. Can we visit? Can we visit? He hates studying. He hates studying. Can't we laugh in the twilight? Can't we laugh in the twilight? The book fell off the shelf by itself. The book fell off the shelf by itself. Will I be sometimes? Will I be sometimes? If yes, did you encounter any problems with it? If yes, did you encounter any problems with it? We want to improve our English speaking skills. We want to improve our English speaking skills. Does he think? Does he think? Can you tell me what the store opening hours are? Can you tell me what the store opening hours are? Do you have $22? Do you have $22? After 5 nights we would calculate. After 5 nights we would calculate. Not a weekly advocate? Not a weekly advocate? I just wanted to see if the world would really change. I just wanted to see if the world would really change. Didn't he put it in at noon? Didn't he put it in at noon? Challenge yourself and you will achieve great things. Challenge yourself and you will achieve great things. He took action to improve his health. He took action to improve his health. I can't be bothered to do this. I can't be bothered to do this. Do you eat apple? Do you eat apple? Relatives are advisors. Relatives are advisors. 3 If there is no chance of snowfall, I will go out. 3 If there is no chance of snowfall, I will go out. One afternoon did not heal. One afternoon did not heal. They had known each other for years before they became business partners. They had known each other for years before they became business partners. Could you turn the music down a little, please? Could you turn the music down a little, please? They were not sold every month. They were not sold every month. I think you have a plan. I think you have a plan. The bag is too full to fit anything else. The bag is too full to fit anything else. Should be limited to a weekly basis. Should be limited to a weekly basis. Can you help me find a quiet place to make a phone call? Can you help me find a quiet place to make a phone call? Which city would you like to visit in the future? Which city would you like to visit in the future? They won't open the package until they get the confirmation. They won't open the package until they get the confirmation. Was our sister an interviewer? Was our sister an interviewer? You can't usually kill. You can't usually kill. We destroy. We destroy. But you also need to help us. But you also need to help us. May I speak to the manager, please? May I speak to the manager, please? May luck be on our side. May luck be on our side. After a century, they become journeymen. After a century, they become journeymen. Let's start. Let's start. Should I invest now? Should I invest now? I have a lot of determination. I have a lot of determination. The movie had already started when we arrived, so we had to wait for the next screening. The movie had already started when we arrived, so we had to wait for the next screening. Shouldn't they be marketing every month? Shouldn't they be marketing every month? Further. Further. Painters will create new works in their workshops. Painters will create new works in their workshops. I have many dreams. I have many dreams. Then they are followed. Then they are followed. Unfortunately. Unfortunately. The dog wags its tail. The dog wags its tail. He works long hours to support his family. He works long hours to support his family. He goes to the gym to exercise. He goes to the gym to exercise. There are some books on the shelf if you're interested. There are some books on the shelf if you're interested. I'm in the room with the door. I'm in the room with the door. Will you come in at night? Will you come in at night? 4 p.m. not actuary. 4 p.m. not actuary. Was my daughter a travel agent? Was my daughter a travel agent? We could notice. We could notice. Queen is fit. Queen is fit. I like your new shoes. I like your new shoes. What do you want to say? What do you want to say? Can't we fly in an hour? Can't we fly in an hour? Fall out. Fall out. Every day is a proxy. Every day is a proxy. We don't have a finished ticket. We don't have a finished ticket. May not be fixed at sunrise. May not be fixed at sunrise.